much for this opportunity. I'm Satabdi. Contrary to my name, I'm very slow, so hopefully in 7 minutes I'll be able to sort of, cover whatever I can. So I'm the founder and creative director at StrangeCo. Okay. Who are we? We are this. How do we? Okay. So who are we? We are storytellers and design-forward brand from India. Our philosophy is, bringing deep-rooted and functional and timeless products. We want to sort of disrupt the urban dining space. So, for example, okay. So that's Miss Meow. Miss Meow and her best friend, Bubbles. So she's our most loved character. In the last 1 year, she was able to reach 4,000 homes. Her personality has resonated with many of her consumers. She is grumpy. She is never amused. And that's her story. So for every product that we make, we write a story. We create whole universe around that character or any story that we are talking about. That's our process. So, StrangeCo brings emotions to everyday objects that reflect the spirit of individuality and are not easy to forget. It's designed for efficient home use and around the idea of owning less, but owning something that you strongly love. So that's how our visual narrations go whenever we want to sort of put out our stories without writing the story, but talking to them or talking to our consumer through visuals. So that's our Enchanted Forest collection. Why is there a need? There's already, this space is already so crowded. Why is there a need now? It's because we don't want to fit in a world which is already that crowded, but we are the misfits, and we want to create our own space by narrating and taking this homeware sector to another level, whereas we were talking about that owning something that you strongly love, and there is a mass decline that will happen in mass consumption, but your everyday mug, that mug that you go for, we want to be that mug, right? Or we want to be that plate that you have your dinners and lunches, and not just randomly picked, commercially made homewares that you find in the market, right? So this is the timeline that happened. I'm starting from 1970s. My mother, she used to eat in the most efficient material, which was a thali, a steel thali. And my grandmom, she also had her fine chinaware, which would only come out when special guests would come out, right? And then we moved to, when my mom became her, when she started her household, she moved from thali to a melamine. That time that became very popular. How it became popular was because they took the china print, printed it on this commercially made material, which was plastic. It was durable, it was rust-free, and that's how they marketed. And then came opalware, right? Which was the most uninviting, which we still see today, La Opella, all these brands, that saw a surge in the market. I think around the 2000s, I think we saw a surge in glassware, which was really beautiful. And then the Western demand for ceramics happened, and we refocused on loving our craft a little more. But then happened the late 2000s and post-COVID, which saw a surge in, home dining, and also in hosting, because we started hosting a lot more. And then it also happened that, Master Chefs and other shows became very popular in a day-to-day household. So the plating, how we plated our products became we were seeing that as art. That's where we come in. We are the now and the future, That's where um, we want you to express yourself, and that's why all our products have such strong personality. Because we want your personality to come through with your dining experiences and become the talk, whenever you're having a conversation on the table, so that becomes like a conversation starter. So these are some of our characters. Just imagine, drinking your first cup of coffee with Mr. Chong, first thing in the morning. That'll immediately bring a smile to your face. That's the start of your day. That's where we come in, We want to become that part of your life where you begin your day with your own self, right? These are some of our other collection. That's Monsoon. How is this going to happen? It's going to happen through our value system, In future, the world and the time and everything is going to change, but our value system won't. And for us, our value system is focusing on sustainability, collaboration, and the impact that we are making. With sustainability, ceramic is already a very sustainable material, but the whole ecosystem isn't, right? So we are introducing eco-ware, where we are now taking in the industrial waste. We are also, reusing the bisque that we usually throw away, reusing the plaster molds. We are also reusing glaze, which has high content of lead that's usually just dispersed into water bodies without treating them. So we're reusing all of that, reusing the industrial waste and buying all the material, raw material from different ceramic industries and treating them and making our eco-ware. By 2025, we also want to have our entire kiln and our unit to be powered with solar energy. Okay, that's something that I really want to focus on. So that's a strong, strange cause, which is also very strong. So we are recently now collaborating with WWF in bringing awareness in climate change by this character called Blue. He's a polar bear who's going to vanish because the ice under him, which is tiny there, will melt away. So that's the cause we are bringing, and our storytelling will happen with every organization that we collaborate with who have a strong point of view. And just like that, we collaborated with Friendico's last year in fundraising and feeding the strays. And the impact that we are going to make is through, actually, if we can just play that video, is our emotions are forever, and we want to be that emotional brand that becomes a part of your life through our homeware and designs.
अरे भेज दिया डैड ने यार.
That's definitely not my video. Okay, so we have customers who love these characters so much that even after it is broken, they reuse it. They want to come to us, asking how can we sort of fix it. So the the video is not working, so I have to sort of entertain your guests. Yeah, but it's not going to work? 7%. Okay, fine. Any questions that anybody has?
How much is the revenue last year?
We're just a year old. We closed at around 72 lakhs. Yeah.
And how do you sell?
No, we don't have. We are just on e-commerce on our website, and also on few boutique marketplaces.
You have your own manufacturing or?
Yeah, so we have contract manufacturing for larger orders, but we have our own kiln. By 2025, we'll have our entire unit placed. Yeah. That's because, the characters, people kept saying, how strange is it? So I'm like, hey, it is strange, so why not strange girl? Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Satabdi. Thank you so much.